Hey guys, I'm Chris Mills, Seaview Jeep. This is Chris Roberts from Seaview Jeep. We're going to do a real quick kind of step-by-step tutorial of how to take off the soft top and add the soft top back on the car. Alright. One of the first things we got to do is pop the visor clips underneath the front visors on both the driver and the passenger side. When you come inside the vehicle, two clips underneath the visor. Pop these out. Move the visor out of the way. Nice part about the 2015 soft top configuration is it's a spring assist system and has a wire cable. So essentially once you loosen your visor clips, you just push up and the spring assist system will actually help hold it up there so you can come around and get ready. Next step, folding it back for the soft rider configuration. What I like to do is kind of pull the fabric out of the way as you're rolling it down. Just adds a nice, more open view for the rear passengers as well. Next step we have to do is obviously remove the back windows and roll up or drop down the rear window of the vehicle. You'll notice it's velcroed and zippered. Undo the zipper all the way, pop out the bottom, slide the top out, and then you can lay them flat in the back, leave them at home, whatever your preference is. Next step, and then it's personal preference as far as what you do in the back of the Jeep. You can roll the rear window up. There's little bungees. Wrap it around the ends. It'll hold it up nice and firm for you, or you can just drop it in the bottom. I like to roll it up. It leaves the pillars free for when we take the whole soft top down. You just kind of flop them on top. Makes it easier for when everything kind of sets nice in the back of the Jeep. We'll do that. Again, it's a little bit of a zipper. Clips.
When you zip it up, try to stop around the line here. If you go too far into the center, the whole window is going to rock. So you just want to kind of get it just past the lines, gives you enough room to roll it up and get the strap around right about here. But again, it's going to keep it sturdy as you're driving.
Bottom.
This is a lot easier for storage reasons as well. If you take it out, you're going to have to put it inside, or you're going to have to leave it at home. With this feature, you can just leave it in place and go. One question we always get about the soft top in this configuration is this sturdy when you're driving? This absolutely is sturdy. This will stay in place. You don't need to do anything else. You can actually take the windows out, roll the back window up, flip open the Skyrider, and drive away like this. This will be secure.
Next step, like I said, these rear pillars on the soft top, we're locked in up front. Just pull down nice and gently, flip them up, kind of fold them in. Like I said, it makes it a little bit easier when everything drops down. It tucks in nice and tight. And so I go to the other side and show them where the clips are. Now, when you have the soft rider opened up the way it is now, so it doesn't become like a parachute while you're driving down the road, there's actually a little track inside here that this little arm sits on, and there's a locking mechanism. The locking mechanism keeps the top from opening all the way. So obviously the next step to get it full to the fully open setup is to unlock it. So if you wanted to kind of jump up there, you'll see Chris's fingers. And right where that...
You're going to push down on this and release the clip. It'll pop right up. Then you're just going to follow the soft top back, and it'll fold neatly into place. You can open the tailgate to get the light fixture out of the way because sometimes it will get caught on this, makes it a little easier. It's easy to fold down. You might want to dress it up a little bit just to keep it nice in the back, and then the arms will drop down to the side. There are Velcro straps provided to place around here and to also place up top when it's in the Skyrider configuration, but our feedback has been it's not necessary to put those on. They will stay in place. So that's it. You just close your tailgate and you're ready to go with the full soft top configuration down.
Okay.
Alright, so now it's time to learn how to put your soft top back up. Pretty easy process, but there are a few little shortcuts along the way I want you to follow. It'll just help it fit a lot better. If you miss a few of them, the soft top can look disheveled and can be noisy and can leak. So if you follow each of these steps, you'll get a nice perfect fit. First thing you're going to do is you want to clear the arms from the side so that it goes up naturally. And you want to open your tailgate so it doesn't get stuck. You can do this with one person, but we prefer two. If you're by yourself, sometimes it's easier to get inside and pull it up. If you have two people, very easy outside move. You're going to want to look up on top and make sure that
this lock is around this joint. You see a little round, kind of like a snap, kind of sitting out. So I want to make sure that that's in, fits tight. Give it a little tug, make sure it's locked in, and then move to the back.
When putting the soft top back up, this is your first and most important step. If those two brackets are not locked in, nothing else is going to fit. You won't be able to get the back down correct, and the front won't latch shut. So once you get these locked into place, everything else will fall into place nicely.
Drop the rear pillars down.
You can give yourself a little assist. Sometimes people have a little struggle getting this under here. If you just simply pull down, they will slide right under nice and easy. Now here, once in place, a few little cues to know that you're getting it lined up correctly. You can check that the fabric is lined up at the edge of the paint and the edge of the black clip right here. Otherwise, if it's moved, everything else is not going to line up correctly. And on the side as well. The seam will line up with the bend in the truck. Once that's in place, everything else will fit well. Close the top. Close the top. Sunrider, okay. Closing the sunrider portion of the soft top, once you're locked in place, as we previously discussed, you're just going to flip this forward. Again, it's spring assist, so it will catch, it won't slam on your fingers. Just going to pull it down into place, and you're just fastening two snaps inside. You open these up. If you try to do these with it closed, it's not going to reach. So you open the flaps up, open the. All right. Try that again. When closing the inside, you're just going to open up your clasp, catch it on the bar, and then pull down. It's a little bit tight of a pull. Even tighter at first when you get the truck, but it's for good reason. It's going to stretch the soft top and seat in place nicely over time. If it's too loose to start, over time you're going to get a shaggy soft top that's loose. So at first it's going to be tight. Just give it a good push. It gives it the water seal up front. And you can close your visor. Whenever you're functioning these arms, you want the visor out of the way so that it doesn't impede these openings. Now, folding down the back window and getting the quarter panel windows on the back, there's a few shortcuts to pay attention to in here. Again, like I explained before, if you don't follow those, it might sit a little off when you're driving. So you're going to want to take first step, and the biggest mistake I always see when the soft top goes back on is the hard ridge on the edge of the window here does not get seated firmly behind the frame. So you want to get it. You want to get just a little bit up. If you get any more of this done, you're not going to be able to work functionally in the front here. So you want to get a little bit of the zipper done, and then take this piece and seat it behind here. If it doesn't get put behind there, a lot of times people will just sit it here. It's going to flap in the breeze. Roll it in behind. Once that's in place, then you can easily close the rest of the soft top. Now that that's on, you can follow the Velcro across and down. And last but not least is the little clip under here that folds under the rim of the truck. You're going to want to start in the front and work backwards. If you go from the back front, sometimes this can be too far up and it's not going to get in. So again, a little shortcut. Just work in the front, push, 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 work your way back. Maybe dress it up a little bit and it's fine. Last but not least, to complete the saw cut going back up, you're going to drop your rear window. First thing I like to do is get the bar in place. With it loose over here, it's going to be easier to lock in. If you zip it down first, it's going to be a little tougher to do. So get your bar down, lines up, and folds right in. Once you feel it secure, then you can work with the rest of the zipper. And then get your clips under the bottom. All set. Everything looks good. It's in place. And that's it.